Hey guys, my Xbox is updating, so while it's updating, let's just have a little chat. We are here to play Metaphor ReFantazio. You did click on the right video, if that's what you're looking for. If it's not what you're looking for, wrong video, buddy. Now, I did just take a beautiful hot bath in the dark with Epsom salt. If you know me, you know that's not odd. But what it does mean is that my energy might be a little bit lower, slower, less chaotic, and maybe that's good. Sometimes I watch those videos back and I'm like, that's nice. I'm calm in that one. But sometimes I watch them back and I'm like, say something funny, silly monkey YouTube man. So there's that. I've got hot tea. Kind of hot in this room. I'm still on my little Christmas break. We got like 2 weeks off work paid. Hey. So it is, what is it for me? It is December 30th. My chair's squeaking. I need a controller here. Okay, it is, yes, December 30th at 9:21 for me currently. And I'm gonna be so real with you guys. Those last 2 weeks of it, those last 2 weeks of videos were recorded in 3 days. Which is why in those videos you'll notice like me go from, I start a new job in 2 days, and then 2 weeks worth of videos and me not talking about the job. It's because I hadn't started. Why is it lagging? I hadn't started it yet. If it keeps giving me lag, I'll reboot my computer here, but we go deeper into the underneath the castle. Dear Morris, who we've never really liked much, have we?
Oh, that's not half bad.
Is doing unlikable things. Again, it's been a couple weeks, so patience. Ooh, our HP is not full. Oops. How do I recover? MP's okay. Be patient with me as I refamiliarize myself with controls and what's going on. I played a lot of Shin Megami Tensei 5 over the break, just in my personal time, and my hands are accustomed for those controls. Ooh, you nasty. Where's my swing button? You crazy nasty gator. Okay. Alright, guys. Swinging this. Now, I do remember we saw a big, nasty ghost baby last time. His periwinkle eyes, though. I know he's evil. I know he is selling children or feeding them to something. But those periwinkle eyes are something. Bushy eyebrows, periwinkle eyes. It's a shame he's not a better person. Whoa, that was very hot. I got some loose leaf teas. I always get teas as part of like my Christmas gifts. How do you guys Christmas go? You know what? I be asking questions in these videos and I don't expect a response, and guess what? I don't get one. But literally, if you just want to be self-indulgent and like leave a comment, like talk about your Christmas, because like I want to talk about it, but nobody cares. I care. Leave a comment. I promise I'll respond. Talk about your Christmas, bitch. I got some loose leaf teas, and I don't have a tea steeper. I'm so used to the little bags because I'm living in 2024. A loose leaf is a beautiful, like refined artisan thing to me. A loose leaf is like, you own an Etsy shop, huh? But I've been making designs on that Cricut cutter. We'll play the game here in a second, but also I'm here to chat. A lot has been happening. I started a new job. I work in a wood shop. I had Christmas. I had people over. I went places. Woo! I had a guest in my home. Can you see it? If I make the video bigger, you might be able to see it. There's a bed on the floor behind me. Kinda. And posters. I'll put those up somewhere at some point. There's a bed right there. Not usually in here, but somebody stayed in here, and I was like, actually, can we leave the bed up there? I might sleep in there, because I like sleeping in different spots. But, loose leaf teas, I don't have a steeper, but this bottle has a steeper, weirdly enough, this Animal Crossing bottle. So I've been using it to steep my teas, and I sometimes pour them out into these fancy cups my mother got me, but sometimes I drink it straight from the bottle. What else did I get? we're not going to talk about things, but I got this on my neck, not for Christmas, but it was a gift. Still alive, are you? Well, aren't you a lot terribly lucky?
You cur.
Don't be complacent for long, Morris. You'll be at the edge of a blade soon enough.
Silence.
Shut up. You are nothing but bait, and yet you continue to run your mouths. I welcome you to come after me. It's feeding time. What's that song from Little Shop of Hoarders? The da-na-na-ha. It's supper time. Something like, oh, big nasty baby.
Not in someone's belly. No.
He said, hide yourselves. Hurry, why is it auto going?
Damn it.
Damn it, not again. Whenever we have him cornered, he calls that thing.
Fear not.
I don't have voices for everybody again. Maybe they'll come back, maybe they won't. Do not fret. It's not any different from before. We have to avoid being seen by this monster and pass through undetected.
Got a sec?
Getting a little bit warm underneath this beanie. Don't think I'm taking it off. That is not gonna happen. Rock beans? I got rock beans? As if beans, no offense to beans, weren't bad enough. And I know that's like a quintessential food that kept people alive in a lot of periods of history. It's like a quintessential piece of every cuisine because it's just one of the... He sees me, I know he sees me. Okay. I'm picking up a lot of topics and then dropping them as we're talking today. Either, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't see me, don't kill me. Just either bear with me or click off. I'm trying to keep up with them, but sometimes I like do forget and sometimes I just realize it's not interesting and other things are happening on the screen.
Wow, look at that.
Amnesty Talisman. Wash your hands clean of inconvenient blunders and let the past be forgiven. Removes all buff effects on all enemies. That'll be nice. Okay. I'm assuming that that's a one-use item, like it's not like an accessory or something. Doesn't make sense to me. I've got the wax melter making noise up in here. Not making noise, sorry. Melting wax up in here right now. And it's got this like... I've been mixing this pure pine smell with this like vanilla pine, which is much lighter and a little bit sweeter. But it's a little too light to fill a room, so I mix it with the pine that's overpowering. And it has been a lovely little Christmas break with those melting. I got one in my room and one up in here because I love a wax melter. I've never bought one. Garrison bought two because he loved his and then he fell off them and I was like, I'll be picking that up. And this was a while ago. Please. Oh! Well, now we're gonna find out what happens if it sees us.
Not good. Run for it.
Wait, why is it on like 2 legs? It's got a tail as well, doesn't it? Oh, I didn't have to get up close to it to know I didn't like it, but getting up close to it really did give me more reason to not like it. Now, how do you escape the left button? You know what? I have this Xbox controller. I always use it when I'm up here playing games. And I've got like a red camo one I always use downstairs when I'm playing games. But I also have... Because this one I like custom made, yeah?
Let us clean up.
I also have this one. It looks like clown. It's like a clown controller. It's a clown troller. That I also custom made and I never use it. And I should. But I just love orange and brown so much. So let's... We didn't get out. We didn't escape. Left button. Please get me out of here.
Get the heck out of here.
So that wasn't a huge consequence to getting caught. Are we gonna load? Please do, because I didn't recently save, and I don't know if I leave the game and come back and revert my save. Thank you so much. Okay.
Don't lose focus.
Move carefully. We'll be in trouble if it finds us again.
Got it?
Got it. Let's not do that again. It did put us back a little bit, didn't it? That's quite annoying. He's looking over there. Run, run, run. Skeep-a-dobby-dobby-dobby-dobby. Spin, spin, spin. You know, that's from SpongeBob. Every time I say that, just know that's from SpongeBob. Nasty. It makes baby noises. The episode where... You know what? SpongeBob was making a point with this one, wasn't it? I'm just now reflecting on that episode. Where... That episode of SpongeBob... Ooh! I didn't know he was right there. Where they are fucking farming the jellyfish and like abusing them for their jelly and over-consuming and overselling the jelly. There's a part where Mr. Krabs, I believe, is on like a little cycle and he's like listening to a song. It's like skee-ba-dobby-dobby-dobby, baby, baby, baby. Spin, spin, spin. Ooh. And now that I think about it, I can't just save it anyway, so I gotta continue forward. Yeah, that episode had a point. My mind's a bit cloudy. I have so many things to say suddenly. And they all like neurons firing. Like, are all just firing at each other in my brain to the point where they're all like obliterating each other and no full ideas are really coming out intact. Good, we made it. We lost sight of Morris, though. Slippery fellow.
But...
This castle could only have so many hiding places. Let us proceed as we are.
Oh.
Let us proceed as we are. New job's going great. I fucking love it. Does it hurt my hands? Yes. Does it ask a lot more from me? Like, in basically every way? Yes. But that's kind of what I wanted, which is like funny. Because like you think an easy job is great, and it is. But I don't know. I'm somebody that does like to be a little bit challenged in life. So it's better. I also am making more money, but that's really not what it's about. And it's really not like a big difference. You know me, I'm not a big money boy. My friend Dimitri, who I've known for quite a while now, but who I've been like reconnecting a lot more with lately, like getting like deeper into our friendship. He's a big money boy and not evil. I always just align money people with like, there's an evil to you. Dimitri doesn't have any more evil in him than the average person, including non-money people. So like that's been eye-opening to like, hey, stop grouping money people all into the same evil little group. Now it's time to give up on this sad little quest. I've had it with you.
Give up.
I believe that's our line. You sent people to their deaths for a coin purse, and now you owe recompense.
Silence.
Did you leave your roost to sermonize at me, you little little bat bastard? That's cute. It wouldn't have come to this if you'd just given up your head. Only a matter of time anyways. It's hungry, so it'll be on your heels. I don't want to deal with the baby. You think he'll get away? After him.
Just a sec.
Stroll, wait. Take a look around you. Things aren't looking good. I've got to get in that water in the middle, I believe. We'd have to use that ladder there to give chase, but it's blocked with sewage. The drain pump seems to be in working order. If we lower the floodgate, it should stop water from flowing in and lower the water level, no? What all do I have to do while being pursued by the baby? This is going to give me a panic attack. Okay, 1 second. Good tea, just like a really deep flavor, and it's also very hot. It's called Blueberry Merlot, this one. And you know what? I thought, ooh, a lovely... Oh, there's those little teeth on the side of the screen. I was like, wow, it's going to be very blueberry-y. It's got Merlot to it. It's got that Merlot-y taste. I was like, how do you get that in a tea? Let's do that. From what I can see, there are 6 floodgates in total. I'm not giving people voices today. Lowering all the grates should drain the water. Let's give it a go.
You see?
Now that baby's going to get me. It's hot on my heels, I was told. Let me adjust my mic just a little bit.
What now?
Okay, there's another one here. No, I'm just looking to get this done. I'm not looking to like really dilly-dally and explore every little nook and cranny. Because I don't want the baby to find me. Looks like the water level's dropping. Let's keep at it. That means there's 4 gates remaining. Let's get rid of the rest and go after Morris.
All right.
I love this song. Hey guys, you guys are so cute. I don't want to kill you if I don't have to. Now, you guys are everywhere. So I might actually have to kill you guys. Especially as I'm trying to avoid the baby. Actually, there's not water all around. I thought there was water all around, which means that the baby could, like,
Exemplary.
always get at me. It's like the baby got your phone number. He has too much access to you. Do you ever think about how with our phones, if you keep notifications on for things,
Let's take it with us.
I've gotten, like, pretty good at turning them off for most things. You give so much of the world, so much access to yourself and to your day. Oh, nasty. Is that the baby? No. What is that? It kind of looks like what the baby's shadow looked like. Is it a little version of the baby? I don't feel like... I mean, I'm going to have to deal with it, huh? Aren't I? We'll go up there in a second. Let me kind of keep exploring. That's where I just was. How do I pull up the map?
What now?
Let's go upward. Excuse me, little teeth. I cannot. There's a gate in the way.
They've noticed us.
I'm sure the actual recording isn't lagging. But, like, the way it's giving me the videos, like, every once in a while there's, like, one little lag that's really bothering me.
We must have gotten
No enemies you can see, brother. Open your eyes. Okay, I would like to avoid him. I really would. Oh, he's gonna see my ass. He's a weird little fella. Oh, he's easy to kill. No, he's not.
You've no time.
I said weak, so I didn't know. Oh, he's a human. Homo Casco. That's interesting. It's like a bird in a helmet, a bird in a cage, the helmet's the cage. That's kind of beautiful.
Now accept your fate.
I gotta get re-familiarized with this battle system, and you might think it's the same as Shin Megami Tensei 5. It is just different enough to really, like, throw me for a loop, though. This battle song, familiar. Let's go ahead and just Dark Sword this thing.
I show no mercy.
Yikes! Here comes the counter!
Shit. Okay.
Come forth, royal
That was
soul.
less than cool. This is almighty, so that's quite nice.
Nice hit! That was
I can't
perfect.
have made.
And a critical, which extends my turns. And I tried him with
Burn,
fire.
die hard.
Observe
Usually
careful.
things that reflect one type of physical move reflect all of them. With that said, I am going to try another one.
Looks like
Let me look at this real
won't do
quick.
much against them.
Okay.
I crush you.
I wish I looked cuter when I was... Is the game running slower? Or just my shit.
Your energy up, everyone.
Let's keep
One
this up.
second here. I'm gonna reboot my computer and then we'll see, because this is actually getting crazy now. The amount of issues I just ran into while rebooting my computer and like getting this going again was actually insane. One of my screen, well, I have OBS on one screen, this on the other, right? When I went to full screen OBS on one screen, it would make the other screen black. And the inverse would be true if I tried to do it opposite screens, right? Actually, I'm gonna bore you if I talk about this, but just know it was bizarre issues, because after a while I fixed that and then I came back. Oh, this is too loud in my ear.
Count on you.
And the game was upside down and mirrored. It was truly flipped 2 times in 2 different ways. Now I've got to click back in and run from the baby. And fucking climb the ladder down into the poop chute, but I gotta clear the poop out of the chute, it seems. These little guys are so cute. I don't love killing them.
Brilliant.
Did I tell you about how I lost a Homo Tinta pin? These guys are the Homo Tinta. I lost one of the pins from the collector's edition. I believe I did tell you that.
What now?
And the person whose home seemed like the only place I could have lost it at said they didn't see it. And I looked a little bit myself personally, just to be, because I was over there. I didn't see it, so I'm like, that's good news because that means that it is at home. But also, like, I've checked at home, so where is it? I already went up here, so I'm like killing a lot of time, just kind of. Between the mixture of just getting back into the game after a couple weeks off, what's over here? Teeth. And also being flustered by the 9,000 things going wrong. I'm like struggling to click back in, but give me a second here.
Got it.
That leaves us with 2 gates. Calico, what's wrong?
Yeah.
I'm sensing something. The monster might be coming our way.
Let us hurry.
Not good. Let's hurry. So we gotta get 2 more. We have no time to dawdle us over the rest of the floodgates quickly. Oh no. Got treasure. Unless it's a bad guy. Sometimes treasure is a bad guy. Luck be a lady. Treasure don't be a bad guy. How do I heal? Auto recovery.
We found something.
I've become so divine speed clothes. The clothes I wear when I do speed. Is speed meth? Nobody calls like meth speed anymore. So like it wasn't back when speed was a drug, like did that mean meth? What was speed, you guys? Now
What now?
let me look at this map and see where the next switch is. It's gonna be on the other side. The side to which we have not gone. But yeah, I don't speed is meth? Also, does dope just mean any kind of like drug that slows you down? Or is dope like, but never mind. Too much drug talk, boring. But Shin Megami Tensei 5 I've gotten spoiled with the being able to save anywhere. And in this game I'm not afforded that same luxury. And to be fair, in very few, I don't need to fight him and I don't need that item. Maybe I'll come back down for it at some point. Hello teeth, I'm swinging this abacus and ruining the day for everybody. You can count on this abacus to ruin the day. I need to come up with some you can count on me, like, puns whenever I'm swinging this abacus. Like, count on an ass whooping. Like, Aye. Fucking, where'd that Tommy Pickles thing go? The big floaty baby. Where'd he go? I'm so nervous. I like these loose candles, very atmospheric, very like cozy. I know that back in the day candles, you know, had a purpose. Nowadays they're kind of like fun, like it's like listening to vinyl. It's like you don't have to do that. You choose to do that for like a certain, you know, like fun, vibey reason. Candles have kind of fallen into, I think, at least in America, a similar type of ordeal. Similar type of situation, similar use case, you know what I'm saying? Candles and vinyl, man, that's a whole lot of choices you're making. I love candles and I like vinyl, so like, I don't collect anymore. I used to collect a lot. Looks in my old videos, you'll realize just how much I fucking bought, but then I got rid of it all, which was crazy after the investment I made. But like, an investment cannot hold you in one place. Do not let the decisions you once made hold you anywhere forever. And also, just because something isn't bad, that doesn't mean you shouldn't leave it. Sometimes you leave things just to be free of things. I don't know. But also, that's a me thing. Maybe that's not a you thing. The water's been drained completely. We should be able to descend now.
You shouldn't.
I don't like it. Do you hear that? That terrible cry, and none too far at that.
Let's go.
Let's not linger long enough to let it see us, then. I don't want to deal with it again.
I'm heading out.
Where is it? I see global de globbledy. Spunky de spermy. Ew. I also saw fish with legs. Don't think I didn't catch that. Ew, the ground's slimy and stinky. These are like the poops of Christmas past. Like the slime is just nasty. My dad's name, speaking of Christmas past, is Scrooge McDuck Christmas thing? No, Scrooge McDuck is a duck.
On your guard.
Never mind, my dad's name in my phone is Splooge McDuck. And I don't know what he did to earn that, other than maybe, like, I guess he a wise man once said, he goofed in my mother. So maybe Splooge McDuck, like that's where, can I kill you? Wow.
Great moves back
I'm actually gonna leave that train of thought now. Hopping off the train. All aboard? Not me. I'm not aboard. Departing. Speaking of trains, Garrison, who's always had a bunch of Play Rail and Trackmaster Thomas trains, has recently ordered a bunch more, and some have arrived too quickly. And now downstairs, if you look downstairs, there are just train sets all over the fucking ground downstairs. It's actually quite cute with the Christmas trees up, and I actually quite like it. It's charming. It also just like makes him happy. Like he's so excited. And the trains have little batteries. They drive around. What do y'all know about Play Rail / Trackmaster Thomas the Tank Engines? He's also got some wooden ones, but not as many.
Now accept your fate.
Though he does quite like those. What are all of these? Okay.
Looks like they're weak to light.
Who's weak to light?
Guess it's our time to shine.
I will fight. Let's go.
Also, if I remember correctly, using this attack has great benefit.
Me.
I think he gets distracted by the money.
Power of light.
You hit their weak point.
I see.
Maybe that was another enemy, but I believe it's this guy because he's a treasure chest. Of course he's distracted with money. Skullcracker.
I'll destroy you.
You think yourself, oh, power of kings. Slash!
See, he's enticed by the money.
Wait. What was I doing?
The captain
Fuck, my dude forgot.
use any skills.
Oh, you fool. How do you remember? He forgore. Forgore. I don't have anything. Oh, I do. Okay. Whew, the notebook of
This
remembrance.
should work. No. No holding back. Oh, holding the light.
Hit their weak point.
Fun.
Keep it up, Patrol.
New Year's is coming up. What are you doing? New Year's Eve. What are y'all doing New Year's Eve?
I crush you.
Not going out.
Be now accept your fate.
I could. No. I'm staying in. Chilling. My back was sore today. I don't know if it's because I sat on the couch and played Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance for like 7 hours. I beat Demi Fiend. I don't know if y'all know. I'm dumb as fuck. Watch me play this game. I'm not smart. Beating Demi Fiend for me, that's like going to like fighting Russia in a war in the winter. It's like, wait till the summer. You're not gonna do well. I did it, and I didn't realize beforehand. He's just a guest, which makes sense. Of course, you can't fuse him. He's Demi Fiend, but I've already pretty much beaten that save file, so it's just gonna become like another game here soon. Like I'm gonna do a cameo creation again in my own time, not recorded. And he's gonna be gone. But I did get his essence, and I made my Nahabino what block every element and physical attacks. So it wasn't for naught, and also just felt really fucking good.
Well, well.
Beast Slayer. Okay. Auto recovery. Sorry we're not getting a lot done today. A lot of dawdling, a lot of fucking chit chat. Holiday dawdling in the sewers of demise. I love to just say words, don't I? Now where's the ladder? On the other side of that chest was a ladder. I get lost so fucking easy. Y'all see those posters behind me when I showed you the full room? Wait a minute. There's a store by our house that sells posters in that size, just $10, and I have quite a few Zelda ones in my bedroom. These were my first non-Zelda purchases, I believe. I guess I bought a Cowboy Bebop one for Bianca's boyfriend once. No, I didn't. She bought that. I gave him a Cowboy Bebop record. Where am I going? Wait, that's just... I need to go back down. I'm lost and confused. Because I'm not the smartest. Down here doesn't offer me anything. Unless... maybe that's the ladder I came from. I thought this was the ladder that I came from, but it seems I may be wrong. No, I have been here as well. No, I've not been here. But yeah, those posters are fun. Now the Sonic one, can I take more of your time to not play the game? 1 second here. Actually, I want to show you the Sonic one. I didn't get, I still would have bought it regardless, so I'm not like upset, but this surprised me. I just gave it like a quick look when I bought it, and I was like, that's cool, it's everybody. So, first of all, Cream the Rabbit and Cheese the Chow, not here. Which is crazy based on like some of the inclusions that are here. I'm like, wow, crazy that Cream and Cheese didn't make it. And then also, correct me if I'm wrong, I've not played every Sonic game, but I've got a good eye and a good mind to me. Enough so to realize, I think here in the front, let me point them out to you. Here and here. I think we have two furry OCs. Nothing wrong with that, but where did they steal this art from? Whose furry OCs are these? Come get your furry OCs. They're at my house. They're very well behaved, but they have got to go. I really like the chow in the corner. Those are very fun. They look like street rat chow. Do not judge me for my dumpy pajama pants. I am chillin'. It is winter break, bitch. And then the other one's Boy in the Heron. I don't know if y'all know that is my favorite movie ever. And to be fair, I've not seen many movies because I don't like movies. But that is my favorite movie. I saw it last year in theaters, and then I don't rewatch movies because I don't watch movies in general. I rewatched it the other day because I got the 4K Blu-ray Steelbook at a Walmart. I saw it at Barnes & Noble. I was like, I need that. And I was like, I don't. And I saw it at Walmart, $15 cheaper. And I was like, Merry Christmas to me. Nice little place to save. That's convenient. Never mind. Yeah, I rewatched it and I was like, God damn, I love this movie. And then I had nobody really to discuss it with because when I saw it in theaters, I saw it with friends. Now, I saw it with friends, but I did sit separate from them. They all sat together and I was like, this is going to be a moment for me. We watched it at this place called Uprise, a little tiny theater, attached to a bar and a bakery. So I had whiskey and I had beer and I said, I'm sitting in the back and I'm sitting alone so I can cry. And I drank my whiskey and I drank my beer until I poured the whiskey over myself by accident. Don't worry about it. Accident, as I said. And then, yeah, I cried. But we left the movie and all my friends with their fucking hotty-tot-tot fucking over critical eyes for art to the point of like losing the fucking point sometimes. They all, except for Danny, we got out of that movie and they were all like, couldn't follow that one. It wasn't as good as the others. I don't know if I liked that one as much. Seems like the story was messy. As if the ability to understand something defines how good or not good it is. Which, like, one, it could be good and not make any sense. But also, I do trust it could make sense, that it does make sense in ways that we're just not putting together, which I love. I think maybe that's why I love it. I think a lot of my favorite pieces of art are a lot more open-ended, like Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance. Even non-Vengeance, the original version, which was very rushed, and therefore the story was quite loose and up to you to kind of put together. I loved, but I've talked enough to you about this, but I talked to the Google fucking, don't confuse me with those AI boys. I'm not one of those AI boys, but I was talking to Google Gemini about the movie because I was like, you know what? Let me just talk to somebody. And we had a nice little chat about it. Now back to the game. I'm sorry. It would appear this place is safe. It is perhaps another one of those Magla hollows. I think so. Considering how thin the Magla is, let's take a break. I'm working myself up thinking about how mad I was at my friends that night. But then Kodiak was like, give me a call. So I stepped out into the cold air because it was like wintertime last year. And then I gave him a quick call and that was nice. And then we proceeded to slowly grow to hate each other after that. It seems. Not confirmed, but seems like it.
Where to?
It's like sometimes I like hate him and sometimes I don't. But we won't go into that right now. We're going into a new year, you guys. I get to do a whole bunch of new stupid shit. Okay, I do have to do my like yearly like mindfulness exercise where I like really sit down and write out like things that, you know, are a part of me and I can't shake completely, but that I don't want to like carry so proactively into my next year. So I'll get to doing that. Is this a dead end? That's impossible.
No.
Morris had to have escaped through here. Let us search the area. Oh, y'all want me to search? The baby's gonna get me. Now that thing's all boomed out.
Looks like they found us.
Oh, hey dog, I didn't even see you. I gotta swing this abacus.
You could do it.
You can count on me to not see everything that happens.
Found something. Let's take it with us.
Can you go? Like, get out of here.
Hey, you found something.
So that thing's going crazy. Oh, it makes the enemies.
On your guard.
Ah, I must dispel it.
Very impressive. Come on, let's push through.
Please be destroyed, my love.
Come on.
You needn't live. Thank you. Now there's another one. We'll get to it when we get to it. Now I could crawl through here. I'm sensing it. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Well,
It seems that bad feeling of yours was spot on.
Really?
The baby.
Don't tell me.
We're easy prey here. Run before we're eaten.
Run!
Over here.
Oh my god, I hit a box, I hit a box, I hit a box. This is a nightmare. He's blowing up walls. Mr. Baby Chav, stop. No! Sears dead. I'm glad we got to save when we saved.
In the end.
Okay. So don't run into boxes or else fucking Tommy Pickles is gonna get your ass. Oh, it restarts. That's quite interesting.
Over here.
Fantasies. This is quite slippery right here. If you're wondering, like, why is he so stupid? Avoid the box. I'm trying. Tommy Pickles.
Look.
Look, it's a lift. Let's use. I didn't explore all that was down there. I didn't realize I'd find the way out so quickly. I didn't realize I was so astute. Keen, apt. Did we get away? I kind of need a painkiller. I'm not going to take one. Don't ask what for. Thought we were goners. Heading up is the way to safety, right? What if it takes us up inside of a big fake baby? A hairline escape indeed. I'll show you a hairline escape. You want me to pull off this beanie? It escaped through the back. It's working. And woo! We were fortunate there was a lift. We should be making our way into the castle proper now. Morris has to be somewhere ahead. He's going to pay for making us go through that. We're getting like really long loading screens today, right? Okay. Something's up with my Xbox. Stop autoing. Because it's like lagging and it's not the recording. It's like the Xbox, which is crazy because I don't know if y'all ever played an Xbox, but it doesn't really tend to lag on games. At least mine doesn't. We've got quite a ways up. You think we're inside the castle yet? Oh, wait. What? It feels different than the part of the castle Barden took us to. More like a secret underground passage. It likely is. It makes sense that Morris would run this way.
Let's do it.
Morris can't have gotten far. Let's look for him.
However,
You like how I said I'm not going to do voices and then I went right back into doing them because I was like, I can't not do them. But also, like, it'd be easier and more convenient for life if I didn't. So it's just how it goes. Around this time last year, maybe like around January last year, I uploaded 3 videos of me playing Hello Kitty Island Adventure because I was like, you know what, Apple Arcade, they gave me a free subscription when I bought my computer. Quick little fun, easy thing, cute to record. Let's do it. Only 3 videos. Had a great time, but just fell off, right? There's a game on Apple Arcade called Tamagotchi Island Adventure. I want to play it. I'm not saying I'll beat it on camera, but can I do like a few videos of that? Or are you guys going to hate me? Another magnet? Yeah,
Right.
we get it. Let's go ahead and save. Because y'all know I love Tamagotchi. Also, if you may remember, since like September, I've been taking care of a Tamagotchi. Still doing it. Have yet to have one die. I've married them off. I've had, you know, them go out on their adventures. But I have not had one die. So I'm doing a great job at that. I'm Father of the Year. I just got my baby in September, though, so I didn't actually make it into running for Father of the Year 2024. 2025, though, Father of the Year for me.
Let's go.
That hickey is something fierce, though, huh? Sheesh. It looks like I got beat up. You know, people would be like, it's a curling iron burn. This one's so severe, it almost looks like a burn. Like, I could maybe play it off for this one. Morris and your periwinkle eyes. You remember when blue and magenta and then there was periwinkle? That was going too far, I thought. I didn't really know a lot about periwinkle. Even magenta was like a little bit past my time. I remember Salt and Pepper had paprika, and that's where I started getting too old for Blue's Clues. Personally.
Next time for sure.
There she is. She's in on it. Give it up, Morris. There's nowhere left to...
Wait.
Halt. So you were with her all along, were you? Planning to take her hostage. You would dare threaten your liege lady?
wow.
For people who have made it this far, you're really rather dull, hopeless. I know she's bad. I've been knowing she's bad.
Enough.
What are you scheming, you knave? I mean, I understand the reality of we're gonna have to face it at some point.
Don't tell me.
I just don't want to. Hey, what was that, the monster? You're long past due for being eaten. I had to lure you here to see it done. And on that note, dinner is nearly served. Oh! Nuts. What? Why is she falling? She's got wings. They're cute for adding that line in there. I wouldn't have questioned it if they didn't point it out. I said, wake up. Oh, I fell right into jail. Classic move.
Think we'll make it?
Finally, are you okay? We got thrown into cells while we were out. I managed to stay hidden inside your bag.
You bastard!
He's alive and he's kicking and he's part of. Oh, there is a whole scheme going on. I thought this was separate from that. Do you remember him? He was the army general guy. Do you know who I am? I'm a bloody captain of the state of Grand Trad's bloody army. And this tawdry guard course locks me up like some criminal. Oh, he's not in cahoots. Never mind. I've never been so mistreated.
Was that?
That voice. Isn't that Captain Klinger, the one that fled from the mines? Why would he be here? If you're important to the royal family, would you really be here alone? Not that it matters. It's nearly supper time. He's really obsessed with fucking did supper time. No, please, that wouldn't even taste good. Did he just get 8? I saw this meme the other day, and it said, me, this, I just feel really guilty about it, and it's been eating me whole. And then it says, my pirate therapist, it's been eating you what? That was quite funny to me. That had to have been Captain Klinger's voice. They used him to feed the monster. No, ew. Good, I didn't like him, but also, oh no. So instead of returning to Grand Trad, he came to Martira, only to get caught by Morris? How terrible. So the baby eats adults, so why are you kidnapping children? I guess children are probably easier to kidnap than adults.
Oh.
Usually, on average. I know some adults that would be easy and some kids that would be tricky. Oh, finally awake, eh? Got your friends in cages as well. Almost feeding time for the beast. You keep saying that. And you, my friends, are the next course. Heh, this is what happens when you stick your nose where they didn't belong. I'm not doing an accent, brothers. But unfortunately, the time has come. There's a limit to how much bait we can procure. By the time the guard corps comes round, I'll be long gone from this backwater hovel. You lot stay healthy now, you hear? Hee hee ha ha ho ho. I gotta get out of jail. Now, I know Gallica can slip through the bars.
Let them get away.
Morris must think he can get out of the city. We've got to find him before he does. We don't have time to be stuck in a cell, that's for sure. Why is the dog in a cell? Look, there's a oh, she just flew through the bars. There's a contraption here that probably opens the cell. Sit tight. Gallica to the rescue.
Really?
I mean, come on, nuts.
Watch out.
Careful, we've got incoming.
See?
I'm not afraid of a dog. These things are, like, easy to dispel. You can count on me to dispel these doggos. I think we managed to fend them off for the time being. What's everyone else doing?
Perhaps.
That voice. Is it you, Gallica? Are you nearby?
Was that?
Hi, Smay. His voice is coming from past this gate. Hold on. Is she gonna fly through there? Hold on a second. Her little form is doing us well. This is silly. But I love it. I don't want to have to navigate, what do you call it, a labyrinth of underground jail cells. I'm glad she can do this for us. You two are all right.
Well,
A successful jailbreak, I see. We avoid being eaten yet again. It looks like everyone was locked in different cells. We've got to get them out quick.
hold on.
Hold on a moment. That contraption, it seems to open the cell next to it as well. Right, but there's no other way around it. It seems each cell contains a different variety of monster. You should consider the order you open the cells in. Best to check in with the others as well. We leave our escape in your capable hands. Why does it matter? And also, why are there 3 other cells? I only have 2 other teammates. 1. No. Stroll. Foolish me. Does it really matter? Oi. Well. That one doesn't look nice. I will say that. Maybe I will hit that one first. Easy. Okay. Yeah, lion scorpion. No, actually, I don't want to hit lion scorpion. I want to do that one last. That way I don't. That way I have a full team when I go to take him on. Duh. Okay. So you miss thing. Get over here.
What do you think?
I'm not gonna have stroll though, which sucks. Let's open it.
Got it.
Yeah, actually, yes, stroll will run out of the cell, so I will have a full team for that.
Stay on guard.
You can count on me to.
Right, we did it!
My abacus. I'm in your debt again. Apologies for getting you through the trouble.
No problem.
Right back at you. The most important thing is that you're okay. You are ever reliable.
Yeah!
Okay, and the next is gonna be May.
That might be of use later.
It definitely will be.
What do you think? Got it. Get ready.
What do y'all know about spirulina, specifically blue spirulina? Spirulina? How do y'all pronounce spirulina?
Hey, you found
It's like a
something.
mushroom of the sea. I am to the HO. It's over. Thank you for getting me out of there. I owe you. What are you talking about? We're allies. Of course we'd help you.
My thanks.
I see. You have my things.
Yeah!
And last but... Ooh, wait a minute. There's all sorts of things around this room for me to grab. And I'm a greedy little
That might be of use.
son of a bitch. Wait a minute.
Nice! I bet we'll find a use for that.
I have this light up Grinch sweater. Glinch. I call him the Glinch. Because they fucking skinned the Glinch, if you know. And I wore it for Christmas Eve. I didn't wear it on Christmas this year. And I had like 3 Christmases because Garrison's mother stayed at our place. We did Christmas Eve with them because that's with Garrison and his mother here. Because that's usually what they do for Christmas, right? Is the Eve. And I was like, oh, that's nice. And then my mother and my brother came over here, and then with Garrison's mother and Garrison and we all played Wii and made food, too much food. A charcuterie board. My brother is so good at a charcuterie board. I have this big fancy charcuterie board my dad gave me, and it's been in the box for 2 years. I gave it to my brother. I said, this is yours now, but anytime you get invited, you bring the charcuterie board, brother. And he said, deal. And we just had a beautiful Christmas. We were up late. We played games. It's just, I'd never hosted a Christmas at my home. It's such an adult thing to do, you know? And it went so well. And I was like, that's so fucking cool. And it wasn't huge. It was, 5 people, including myself. But it was lovely. And then on the 27th, I went to my father's, him and his wife. And then I went out to dinner with my father. This nice little place. Now this thing wants me dead. It's got like a snake tail, 2 lion heads, and horns? They have horns.
Incoming.
Charcuterie. Sorry I keep calling it that. I know it's charcuterie, I just...
Before we die.
And charcuterie does sound quite fun as well. It's got cooter right in the name, but I like the charcuterie, personally. I love saying things wrong. I just like really truly love saying shit wrong. What do you think he's weak to? We don't know, do we?
Evenly matched. Guess we better stay on our toes.
Not
I will
that.
fight. I won't hold back.
I'm a big fan of this attack.
I shall fight.
Oh, I unstunned him. Nightmare.
Vanquish evil.
Gotta be careful unstunning people. What do you think he feels about water? He's a cat. That's ice, not water.
The power of ice.
Cats like being cold. Skullcracker. Maybe not Skullcracker. Let's try fire. Resisted. Step up.
Is that all?
Wind. She's... Why'd she hit the ground like she was dead? That's very spooky for me.
Die!
Okay.
It's okay. Merchant.
We gotta change my outfit so it stops doing the Shin Megami Tensei music. Which I love, I just again want the game to have its own
Now I call upon
unique
royal
identity.
power within. The power. It's no good.
It didn't affect them.
And now he's anxious.
Stroll's anxious, and they're
Oh,
targeting
well,
him.
they shocked his anxiety out of him, which is,
Oh, you've done
convenient at least. And my Xbox keeps lagging. How bizarre. It's also like not like running hard. Like there's a little bit of hot air blowing out of it, but it's not like the fans are fucking ing right now. They're like really just, I don't even hear it. I don't know. We're gonna have to check on that. Ooh, no, we're gonna do that. Let's try this. Would y'all be weak to something? It would mean so fucking much if you could be weak to something. Whose turn is it right now? Okay, we need somebody to heal. If I remember correctly, Stroll is the person I keep healing moves on. Should I try to hit him with this just to see if like that's their weakness? What if they block it and I lose my 2 turns and we're never healed? Okay, weak to that. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, why is it running like this? And I should have actually, when I had saved, I should have at that point rebooted my Xbox. But now I've made progress, and I need to go save before I reboot my Xbox. We're also getting close to the end of this video.
You're a lifesaver.
Ish. We made it. Sorry about all that. Thanks for the help.
Okay?
You're welcome. I'm glad you're safe. Being eaten alive is not high on my list of ways to go, so I do appreciate it.
Got it.
All present and accounted for? Looks like it. Let's hurry after Morris then. He's probably trying to skip town as we speak.
What?
Impudent bastard. He has another thing coming.
Hurry.
Let us find a way back up. Morris will not wait long. Can I please save? My Xbox is on the fritz. Wee. La la la. Sleepy-eyed katana. See how it has like a pink fuchsia accent over it? Does that mean something else? I feel like I haven't seen that, but also I'm not the most perceptive. Though I did earlier call myself astute and keen. Maybe a bit of a lie. So maybe that has happened before, but Gloria. Wee. I'm not just gonna sit here and sing carols at you, sorry. I would love to, but that's just not good for anybody but me, you know. So this is forward. I feel like if we go back, instead of going back to front, I've been told front to back. I believe we can go back to a save point that we were... No, we can't go back to a save point we were recently at because we were what? Dumped into the jail. Dumped from above. So after a dump, you shouldn't go back to front. But we are going back to front. And I don't know, you guys.
Let's take it with us.
My brain's not at...
This is...
Why is there a spooky chair? This trail of blood is still fresh. This was the cell that Klinger was locked up in. Oh, they used the blood to bring the baby. Because, like, you could just feed it to the baby without making him bleed. Maybe that draws the baby in.
I see.
Klinger. I didn't think it was possible, but I guess it really was his voice I heard. Fucking... Who makes that fucking... Who makes this tea? I've had a few of their teas now, these single steep loose leaves. They've all been really good. I don't know. Find out who makes blueberry Merlot tea. That shit is banging. And I'm not usually like a berry fruity tea person. I'm very much like a green tea, like a... You know, I'm not usually like a red tea person. I was as a youth. But this is quite sweet and quite nice. I didn't think it was possible, but I guess it really was his voice I heard. Morris ended up using him as bait. That means that monster was here and... Oh, blood on the ground. You know what? I remember when Kanye put out Blood on the Leaves. My sister was like, I don't know how I feel about him using that Billie Holiday song. And I was like, it's art, you know, he's got a point. But now that I don't like him and I don't like his mind, that is still a good song. I'm not taking that away from him. I'm like, yeah, you know what? It was problematic. How dare you use a song about the fucking, even beyond like, just, what would you call Strange Fruit? Like, it's a song about just the black experience in America that, like, despite lynchings not being as prevalent and not being in the same form as they once were, because they do still exist in many other forms, remains relevant. Even if that ever loses relevancy, it's still a really beautiful capture of, not beautiful, it is beautiful, but it's a really dark I don't know. Strange Fruit, what a fucking song, Billie Holiday. Please, is it Billie Holiday? I feel like I'm wrong on that name, and I actually don't want to get this wrong. She's woman sings the blues. The lady sings the blues. What is her name? I'm so sorry. I have to Google this because if I'm getting it wrong, I have to catch myself. She's like, I used to have Billie Holiday records. Yeah, it's Billie Holiday, sorry. I just get confused sometimes because there's Billie Holiday, and then there's also Billy Idol, which is like a Canadian band, and I'm like, sometimes I like get the names mixed up because my brain is really quite simple. Okay. Forward we go. Hopefully we can find a place to save so I can fucking reboot my Xbox before it fucking suicides itself. You know what? I'm not upset at people that say like stuff like sewer slide and grape, like and then she was violently graped and they were unalived. Like these like self-censoring methods people use to avoid algorithmic depositioning of their content on whatever platform, right? I get it. And it's, how do I word this? I don't like it. I can't imagine doing it. And I understand that algorithmically it doesn't do well. That is, you know, these people aren't stupid. They aren't just making this up. That is a truth. But I just can't. But I'm also not here to make money. I don't know. It's different. I just don't like it. But I'm not mad at anybody. I'm not mad at the platforms because they have to get their advertisers and they have to, you know, be friendly enough. But also, I'm not mad at the creators for, you know, playing the game for the platforms that they're on. I just don't like it. And if I got raped and murdered, if some girl doing her makeup was just telling that story while she did her makeup and said, then he got graped and unalived, I was already down here. I might fucking... Never mind. Is it bad to say I would maybe be happy with my fate because it got me away? Never mind. My brain's not working tonight. Y'all got going in circles. Now, this is where there's even pitfall traps. The capital still has too many dark secrets. Hey, y'all. Okay, so that's going to be the way forward. But do you think maybe there's like a save room this way? That'd be quite cool. There is. Oh, is that the... That's from we were in it earlier. Let me save, reboot my Xbox.
Well then.
And then we'll go find what's his name and wrap this video up. What should I do? Make a record, buddy. Sorry for stuttering over thoughts and words and not finishing them. Mostly just with the graped and unalived bit right there. I just like... You guys want to just like... Usually I like pause the video. You guys want to like stay here while I reboot my Xbox? Watch this. We came on this video when it was booting up from a update, so we might as well fucking just chill today, you guys. Let's go ahead and restart console. Yeah, go crazy. My mind, one, just sometimes gets really caught in making videos regardless of circumstances and context. But yeah, as I said, I'm kind of like tired on my break. My lower back hurts. I was talking about this earlier and I didn't finish the thought. Probably from like sitting on the couch all day, but I was like, yeesh, because I'm usually not a sit on the couch all day kind of guy. I wish I could be, which is so funny because some people are like, I wish I did less of that. And I used to be like that. And I'm not like the most like active go-getter, do things person, but I do stay doing my own little personal things. And sometimes I'm like, you know what? Just go do nothing for a day. It'll be good for your body. Every once in a while, it'll be good for your mind. Just do it. And I'm just like not good at it. One, because of ADHD, so I'll like get up 1,000 times, like, oh, I forgot to get my water, so I have to run back upstairs. Oh, I forgot to do this, I have to run to the other room. So like, I really can't sit still for long because I will just forget a billion things. My controller is off. Okay, don't look at Genshin Impact and think, ooh, weeb. Don't talk to me. I also haven't been playing it. I downloaded it and I was like, maybe I'll get back into it, and I could, but I just haven't. Man, I didn't even need to save. That quick resume on these Xboxes, no offense to PlayStation, it could never. And I know it freezes its games too, but PlayStation, if you look at it the wrong way, it boots itself off and then beeps at you when you boot it back up and says, let me check the hard drive since you turned me off wrong. It's like the power didn't go out, you didn't get unplugged. What the fuck are you talking about, PlayStation? But my Xbox will be like, you threw me down the stairs. You dropped me in a vat of electric eels. Here's your game. I'm like, thank you so much, you powerful cube. Forward we go. It also rebooted quickly. Too quickly. A lot of things nowadays. You may notice like things reboot a lot faster than they used to. 1, tech gets better. 2, part of that is stronger processors so they can process everything that's required in a boot up faster. Storage mediums have gotten way faster, solid state drives, so that helps with the boot up. But also, in addition to those, the reason it's so fast is because a lot of our reboots now are fucking fake. They're not completely fucking turning everything off and back on. Which is why sometimes I like to do a full turn off. Just turn off the system and then turn it back on. Because in my head, that's doing something different. And I'm sure it does on some pieces of electronics and not others, but just letting you know where I'm at with the truth of the reboot. Also, truth of the reboot. Every time something gets rebooted, which I see the complaint. They're going to start talking here, 1 second. I see the complaint with like everything gets rebooted. I don't watch movies or TV shows, and I never did, so I don't ever know the original source content, and I don't even watch the reboot, so I'm never like, this was better, this was worse. I don't care. But I hate seeing people be like, they rebooted it, so it probably sucks. And it's just like, people have this thing where if something isn't what they expected, what they remembered, or what they want it to be, then it is bad. When something that like could be equally as good as this, that didn't have the expectation or the weight placed upon it, would then get deemed as good. It's very interesting. So there's that, and to me, there's no point in rebooting something. I mean, they reboot, you know, for money, for fun, for money, because you have good IP on your hands. I get that that's why they reboot it, but also I would think in my mind creatively, when you reboot something, you think, okay, we're rebooting this, let's have a purpose in rebooting it by doing something different with it, you know? But if you do something different, then the people are like, there's no point to this. So we hate it. So I don't know. See, this is sick. This is dark and sick. Wait, in the picture of her pregnant. I'm gonna let this unfold.
I thought Joanna was childless. At least right now. Didn't Burden say something about that?
A strange thing to find locked away, isn't it?
This portrait, 'tis most odd as well. 'Tis common
She
for
looks
noblesse to have a
beautiful.
portrait painted in celebration of their child's birth. But this one depicts neither her husband nor child.
You know, you're right. Haven't really seen many portraits of a pregnant wife alone.
Hey, look.
A diary. Looks like it belonged to the nurse who raised Joanna's son.
What?
I see. Apparently, Joanna was unmarried, never formally bound in marriage to the father of her child.
So 'twas a love child.
So she does have a
An illicit
child.
affair.
Apparently so. At least here in Martira.
I thought this madness, I was thinking that this madness had come about because she was childless, maybe, and she had something else in her head, and those two things plugged together, and she became hungry for kidnapping children and feeding whatever childlike abomination she has created. And then when I saw the pregnant portrait, I was like, let me not assume, but I'm gonna let this play out. Now I'm gonna assume. I was assuming that she had lost a child, which even more I think would make sense as to why it plugged into this susceptibility for insanity, because I think that that could make a lot of people go crazy, because it's a very dark thing. Ooh. And, I don't know, so it's interesting that that's not this. So what the fuck is it?
The father was a foreigner of another tribe. Their marriage would never have been accepted. The traditionalists always say mixed blood children are abominations, terrible omens. And superstitions like that tend to carry a lot more weight in the countryside. Joanna brushed it off. Said it was ridiculous and irrational.
And she was right
She was
for
about
that.
to announce the child's birth. And then tragedy struck. The old woman. The nanny they'd hired. She killed the boy in his crib.
What?
Seems like this was around the time the human sightings were becoming more widespread.
It would be easy to ascribe the birth as the ill-fated omen. But to justify murdering a child?
Joanna's family was overjoyed. The deed kept the abomination out of the public eye. They never even investigated her crime.
I love when they make a bad guy like understandable, likable. It is conflicting because it's like, I have to take her down. She's done terrible things. And will continue to do so if I don't take her down. But it's also like, ooh, bitch, you are so right in so many ways. Not in every way. You're wrong in a lot of ways. But you are so... You can love somebody, you can admire somebody, you can appreciate somebody, you can empathize with somebody, and still actively oppose them. It doesn't make opposition easy. But I don't think opposition ever should be easy. So there's that, I guess.
And Joanna's love,
Man.
the father, was banished from the city. The nurse's diary
They took
concludes,
everything from her.
"O God, please forgive me for my sin most wicked."
Let's move on. This is looking worse by the minute.
But she continues to do to others what was done to her. In worse ways, it seems. This is deeply upsetting. Okay. You know what? My mother has this sensitivity around children and babies that like goes further than I think her sensitivity. Her general sensitivity. I think she's pretty generally like not sensitive in like a emotionally frail way, but sensitive in like a picks up and empathizes with a lot of things, which I think is where I got it from. But I think she is more sensitive toward things involving children and babies. And I growing up was always like, why? People are people. I've been getting it the last few years. Letter addressed to someone. We missed the last one. Oh, wait. It's a broken cradle with something heavy placed inside. This break looks a bit unnatural, don't you think? Like something other than a baby was put here. What could have done this? Maybe it's best not to think about it. So now we've got the unfinished letter. It was addressed to someone. My child has returned. God has answered my prayers. It says, the child must be a gift from God himself. I will no longer be alone. Oy. So what is this returned child? Joanna's diary.
Let's see.
Day 53. The child is growing up healthy. He's eaten a lot of food today too. What a big eater, finishing his food in one bite. Ah, my darling's the most precious baby in the world. Or so it says.
Hey.
Who brought this baby to her? It looks like a portrait of Joanna when she was pregnant. It's been torn to shreds.
However,
I don't know if I like this. Ah, this portrait's in sorry condition. An expectant mother should be a heartwarming sight, and yet...
It can't be.
I think the baby did it because it's a big beast, which is like... really sad that she's trying to love this thing, and it's... Just tearing apart this picture of her because it's a beast.
I imagine that would be of use.
And I mean, how beautiful of her to you know, find love for and to share love with a beast. But I think she does it in a bit of delusion and in a bit of, I guess, just delusion. I don't, I'm thinking and feeling.
I don't like this.
Oh, if this is the thing that is to her baby, that has come back, that she has lost along with everything, and the one thing that came back and gave her life purpose again, and for me to go in there and kill it, I have to understand that I will never be able to reason that with her. I will never, like, I just have to be hated. I have to, in her eyes, be as bad as the people that did this to her previously. And that fucking sucks. Not yet, because I should save or at least heal. You know what we're going to do, actually? I'm going to go ahead and close the video here and go lay in bed and ponder all of this. It's got me thinking. It's got me feeling. We're also going to change our clothes real quick because I will forget to ever do that again. Where's just like the basic clothing? We're going to go ahead, and close this video out. I will see you guys next time, which will probably be tomorrow, middle of the day, because I'm eager to get back into this. But for now, I am off to bed. Thank you for hanging out. Hope you're enjoying your holiday or you're back to work whenever this goes up. Have a great day. Bye. Man, that baby stuff is sick.